Morning students, today we will discuss about exercise 1.4. Already before exercise 1.4, what are the laws of irrational numbers, all those we discussed in the previous class. So today we will discuss about exercise 1.4. So in exercise 1.4, first one, simplify the following expressions. First one, simplify the following expressions. First one, 5 plus root 7 into 2 plus root 5. 5 plus root 7 into 2 plus root 5. So simplify the following expressions. So these are the two irrational numbers, 5 plus root 7, 2 plus root 5. So if a expression having two terms with addition or subtraction sign, so this expression having two terms, here this expression also having two terms. So an algebraic expression or a numerical expression having two terms, we call that one as binomial. Now here we are multiplying two binomials. So how will you multiply two binomials? Already you learned in your previous class, that is in 8th class. So how to multiply? In the first binomial, first term you have to multiply with second binomial. Similarly, second term of the first binomial you have to multiply with second binomial. So first term of the first binomial, 5 into 2 plus root 5 plus second term of the first binomial into second binomial, 2 plus root 5. Now each term of this binomial you have to multiply with 5. 5 into 2, 10 plus 5 into root 5. 5 root 5 plus root 7 into 2. 2 root 7 plus root 7 into root 5. So what is root A into root B? Both of them root is common. You have to write root of A into B. Similarly here root 7 into root 5 means root of 7 into 5. So 10 plus 5 root 5 plus 2 root 7 plus root 35. So in this way we are simplifying product of two binomials, 5 plus root 7 into 2 plus root 5. Next, second one, 5 plus root 5 into 5 minus root 5. 5 plus root 5 into 5 minus root 5. So when you observe these two binomials, 5 plus root 5 into 5 minus root 5, these two are in the form of a plus b into a minus b. Here square root is there, so it is in the form of a plus root b into a minus root b. What is a plus root b into a minus root b? A square minus b. Already you know this identity. In previous classes we discussed about these identities. A plus root b into a minus root b equal to a square minus b. So by using this identity, how will you write now? 5 plus root 5 into 5 minus root 5 equal to first term square, 5 whole square, 5 square minus root 5 whole square. Here it is in the form of a plus root b into a minus root b. In place of b we have 5. Here also in place of b we have 5. So simply you have to write the b value. B value is 5. So 5 square, 25 minus 5. So 25 minus 5, 20. So by using this identity, we can simplify this one. Next, third one. Root 3 plus root 7 whole square. Third one. Root 3 plus root 7 whole square. So when you observe this, this is in the form of root a plus root b whole square. What is root a plus root b whole square? Root a plus root b whole square equal to a plus 2 root ab plus b. So this is the identity. Root a plus root b whole square equal to a plus 2 root ab plus b. Comparing these two, here a value is 3, b value is 7. Now root 3 plus root 7 whole square we can written as root 3. In place of a, what is it? 3 plus 2 into square root of a is 3 into b is 7 plus bl is 7. So these two are like terms because those two are rational numbers. This one is irrational number. By adding these two rationals, 3 plus 7, 10 plus 2 root 21. So by using this identity, we can simplify this like this. Root 3 plus root 7 whole square equal to 3 plus 2 root 3 into 7 plus 7. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 2 root 21. Next, fourth one. Root 11 plus root 7 into root 11 minus root 7. Root 11 minus root 7 into root 11 plus root 7. So when you observe these two binomials, these two are in the form of root a minus root b into root a plus root b. What is root a minus root b into root a plus root b? A minus b. So by using this identity, you can simplify this now. Root 11 plus root 7, root 11 minus root 7 into root 11 plus root 7 equal to, comparing these two, a value is 11, b value is 7. Here also. So in place of a, I have to write 11 minus in place of b, I have to write 7. 11 minus 7, 4. So in this way, we can do this wrong. So you have to simplify. Whenever two dissimilar surds is given, you have to multiply like this by using distributive property. So 5 into 2 plus root 5, root 7 into root 2 plus root 5. You have to simplify like this. Whenever they give any identities, by using those identities, you can simplify that one. So without using these identities also, you can multiply. ఇక్కడ a plus root b, a minus root b, a square minus b. ఇక్కడ root a plus root b whole square equal to ఈ 3 ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ 1, 2, 3 ఈ 3 ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కి ఐడెంటిటీస్ యూజ్ చేసి చేశాను నేను. సో ఐడెంటిటీస్ యూజ్ చేసి చేయాలని ఏం లేదు. డైరెక్ట్గా ఇక్కడ మనం ఇది ఎలా మల్టిప్లై చేసామో సేమ్ అలానే మల్టిప్లై కూడా చేయొచ్చు. సో అలా చేసినా కూడా మీకు సేమ్ ఆన్సర్ వచ్చింది. బట్ బై యూజింగ్ ఐడెంటిటీ ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఈజీ. So this is about first round. Next round. Second round. As rational or irrational. Classify the following numbers as rational or irrational. So you have to classify whether the given numbers are rational numbers or irrational numbers. First one, 5 minus root 3. So you have to classify whether it is rational or irrational. So when you observe these two, 5 is rational number, root 3 is irrational number. We know that difference of a rational and irrational number is always rational number. That you have to write. So we know that difference of a rational and irrational number is always irrational. The difference of a rational number and irrational number is always irrational. So here 5 is rational number, root 3 is irrational number. Therefore difference of these two is always irrational number. Therefore 5 minus root 3 is irrational. Next, second one. Root 3 plus root 2. Root 3 plus root 2. Here root 3 is irrational number, root 2 is irrational number. So when you are adding any two irrational numbers, we may get a rational number or irrational number. So here root 3 and root 2 are irrational numbers, and these two are dissimilar sets. Dissimilar sets means here root 3 is there, here root 2 is there. So sets which are having same rational number in the square root, those are similar sets. Suppose root 5, 2 root 5, 3 root 5, 4 root 5. Here in the square root you have same rational number. So this type of sets are similar sets. Similar sets. Root 2, root 3, 7 root 5, 4 root 6. All these are dissimilar sets. Dissimilar sets. So whenever we are adding or subtracting any similar, whenever we are adding or subtracting sets, we can add or subtract only similar sets. We can't add or we can't subtract any two dissimilar sets. That's why here they give root 3 plus root. Suppose when you are adding two similar sets, root 5 plus 2 root 5, it becomes 3 root 5. So we can add these two. But when you are adding root 5 plus root 2, these two are dissimilar sets. That's why you can't add these two. Directly we can write root 5 plus root 2 only. So that's why here root 3 and root 2 are irrational numbers and dissimilar sets. So addition of any two dissimilar sets is also a irrational number. So we know that sum of any two dissimilar sets is an irrational number. Therefore, root 3 plus root 2 is irrational. So here these two are dissimilar sets. That's why when you are adding these two, you will get irrational number. That's why root 3 plus root 2 is irrational. Next, root 2 minus 2 whole square. Root 2 minus 2 whole square. So this is in the form of a minus b whole square. By seeing this, you can't say whether it is rational or irrational. That's why you have to expand first. Root 2 minus 2 whole square. This is in the form of a minus b whole square. So root 2 square minus 2 into root 2 into 2 plus 2 whole square. So square root cancel. 2 minus 2 2s are 4. 4 root 2 plus 2 square is 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 minus 4 root 2. Here 4 root 2 is a irrational number. 6 is rational number. Already in the first problem we written when difference of any rational and irrational number is always irrational. So here difference of rational and irrational number we are getting. Therefore 6 minus 4 root is 6 minus 4 root 2 is irrational. Why? Because same reason you have to write. This reason you have to write. Since difference of a rational and irrational number is always irrational. So when you simplifying this, we are getting 6 minus 4 root 2, which is irrational. Therefore, root 2 minus 2 whole square is irrational. So we are after expanding root 2 minus 2 whole square in the form of 6 minus 4 root 2. Here 6 is a rational number, 4 root 2 is a irrational number. So difference of a rational and irrational number is always irrational number. Therefore root 2 minus 2 whole square is irrational. Next 2 root 7 by 7 root 7. Fourth one. 2 root 7 by 7 root 7. So when you observe these two, here root 7 are in the numerator we are having root 7, denominator also having root 7. Both are having multiplication sign. So we can cancel these two. Root 7 gets cancelled. You will get 2 by 7. We know that 2 by 7 is a rational number. Therefore, 2 root 7 by 7 root 7 is rational number. Next, 2 pi. Fifth one, 2 pi. Sixth one, 1 by root 3. Seventh one, 2 plus root 2 into 2 minus root. 2 plus root 2 into 2 minus root. Rational number. So we know that product of a rational and irrational number is always irrational. So product of a rational and irrational number is irrational. So here why I am not writing product of a rational and irrational number is always irrational means, so if you are taken a rational number 0 into any irrational number, you will get rational number. So that in this case, this condition is not possible. So we can say product of a rational number and irrational number may or may not be irrational. So whenever may not be means whenever we are taken rational number as 0, then it is rational. Otherwise, remaining in all cases, product of a rational and irrational number is always irrational. That's why here I am not writing always, because this case also will arise. So in this case, we will get rational number. That's why the product of a rational and irrational number is maybe irrational or rational. So only this case it may be rational. Remaining all cases it is irrational. So here 2 pi. Already pi is rational. So 2 is rational number. Pi is irrational number. Therefore 2 pi is irrational number. Next, similarly, next one also 1 by root 3 means we know that 1 is rational number, root 3 is irrational number. Division of a rational and irrational number is irrational. So here 1 is rational number, root 3 is irrational number. Therefore 1 by root 3 is irrational. So 1 is rational number, root 3 is irrational number. Therefore 1 by root 3 is irrational number. So division of any rational and irrational number is always irrational number. Here 1 is rational and root 3 is irrational. Therefore 1 by root 3 is irrational. Here also one case you will get, that is in the numerator if you are considering 0 by any irrational you will get 0 rational. Except that case, in all cases any rational and irrational, division of any rational and irrational is always irrational. That's why here 1 by root 3 is irrational. Next, 2 plus root 2 into 2 minus root 2. Seventh one. 2 plus root 2 into 2 minus root 2. So this is in the form of an identity a plus root b into a minus root b. So a plus root b into a minus root b is, you know that a square b. Already in the previous Roman we used this identity. So 2 minus root 2 equal to 2 square minus 2. 2 square is 4. 4 minus 2, 2. Rational number. Rational number. Therefore 2 plus root 2 into 2 minus root 2 is rational number. So in this way we can classify whether the given numbers are rational numbers or irrational numbers. So this is about second one.